So with this Vegas Pro, sort of an example of what it can do, I shot two videos. I was shooting a video of my son's performance, and she was shooting one. And each one of them have their quirks, little mistakes. You know, you're trying to shoot with a cell phone. So I'm trying to make it halfway decent looking for the school. Just somebody has to show them, and there's no professional videographers. So I just threw this together, not intending to when I was recording, but then decided to do it. So this is of my recording only. Now, there's some reasons why I want mine on here. I tend to pan a little differently and things. My audio is a little bit better for this phone. It's an S4 versus an S3, I guess, or S23. Anyway, just some reasons why. Generally, when I'm shooting, I just have a little more intent to try to make it a little nicer, but this is terrible. And I'll play my portion here for you. And look at the audio, it drops off. A little choppy there. Zooming in. A little bouncy, right? Then I get my finger. So much for being good. Then it gets loud. The girl drops her thing. I'm focused on that a little. I mean, you can see it on her video, but same difference. Anyway, now look at this. I've deleted part of my track where it dropped down. You couldn't hardly hear it. It doesn't seem as drastic on the other video. Then I added her track. It's much louder for some reason and not quite as accurate. So I reduced the volume to 8.7 from 0 on mine. So a lot of interference on hers. And then some of the dropping and popping of the video, like where I pop in and pop out, I try to smooth out the transition. So I cut out my audio. Then I fade. So it's slightly different, though. It doesn't quite sound the same. So I fade it in and fade it out here. And I try to time it in line, but hers is more noise. So if you zoom in, you see all this noise. It's hard to see the exact point. So anyway, I tried my best. And now let's play this and see how it came out after I added her video in and then faded in and out of mine and hers for the best possible thing. Here comes her audio, and there's the drummer getting added in. It doesn't have that pop, smoother transitions. Now it's on her audio only. Fading back to mine. Fades in and out. Nice fade there. That's my video. Now back to hers. You can see the girl, but it's not quite as focused. And of course, we can reduce the screaming clapping to transition. Nice. A little bit there. Anyway, so that's an example of Vegas Pro adding two different videos, fading in video and audio from one to another and back and forth, and a little bit of trickery on the Vegas Pro. This was for Knott's Berry Farm. It's in the park for the Beardsley Band. Anyway, there's an example of the two programs. I've got her files. That's mine, and then hers. Mine was one video, and she shot a bunch. So I take the second Vegas Pro here, and I add in all her little segments, and then, you know, mine's all nice and consistent because I did one recording, and then I pop in her segments, and of course, I did this one here to kind of just show you because it's also recording HVAC, which won't work with this Windows thing. I don't want to buy it. But anyway, then we'll be adding in her next video track right there. And as you can see, let's zoom out. So I've cut mine and cut out the dead spots, but this was all one track. So I have the whole performance, and then I can pick her sections this little section and see if there's something I like. At any rate, that's hers. See, she's in. It's good there, and I might have something ugly in this one. Just see her pop out there. Let's see. So I want to eliminate that for both of us on the next section. So kind of choppy zoom there. And here's me. I'm out, but maybe she has some nice zoom at some point. And there I pop too, see? So if hers doesn't pop all surprising like that, and it's nice, I'll fade between the two. And we'll do the same thing as we did over here. And again, an example of what we're doing here. So 15-minute video maybe, gonna be down to about 10 and cleaned up.